Hi everybody, it's Tink. I'm back. It's 4 weeks, okay. I do have 3 week pictures. I will also put them together and note it at the end of this video. Um, so far, everything is going well. I've reduced in swelling a great deal. This is me when I pull it in. This is what I expect to see soon. And this is me now. It's still a good deal of swelling going on. It's been quite an emotional kind of roller coaster, dealing with the pain and adjusting to the sleeping habits. But now I can sleep on my side. I had bruises, like thick bruises, due to the lipo. That caused me to not be able to sleep on my side. And the bruises cause for a hard spot. Like, they're really, really hard. Right now, I probably have like this little small bruises that are finally diminishing slowly but surely. And I've been taking my advice from my surgeon, and I will say it's Dr. Pyle in Raleigh, North Carolina, was my surgeon, and he instructed that the tape that they put on after the surgery, to keep it on for 6 weeks. They gave me another roll of tape, so just in case, as it comes off, replace that. And I've been doing that faithfully. So I want to show you very shortly how it looks. Just a little spot, because I'm not gonna. I want to put tape back on it immediately, and I think it looks really good. To me, it looks really good. And as I was taking some off, every time something falls off, and I put another adhesive tape on, and I also bought an extra one just in case, like, I'm going somewhere, and so I have one in my bag always, and at the same time I have one at home. So it looks great. To me, it looks great, and I believe that it's healing very, very well. Keeping the tape on for 6 weeks and removing the old when it falls off. Do not peel nothing. Do not peel anything. It will come off eventually. So as it comes off, you remove it, and you add the another strip of tape, that measured piece. Don't, just because it comes off right here doesn't mean that you strip the whole thing off halfway or full or whatever. You take that little piece off that's lifted, you lift it up, you take the scissors or let somebody else do it, and you take that same size, as close to the same size as you can get, and you put it right there where it fell off. And you just keep replacing it as you go along. After 6 weeks, you do what your doctor says, what your physician, your surgeon says. However, this seems to be a good thing going right now. I love it. I love the way it looks so far. No pain, no real like terrible pain. I do get these spasms like on the third week. The end of the second week, going into the third week, I had these terrible spasms. Like if I'm sitting up, and I guess I don't know why, how, but when I sit upright, it's like this little, it's just a hardening, and it just like moves. So half the time it's tickling you, at your side where it tickles. If somebody's like, and it felt like from the inside I was being tickled because it would just slide. And it was like this, I couldn't stand the feeling. And then sometimes it's painful, but it's like this tightening of the muscle, and it's just like moving, and it just gives you this uncomfortable, like really eerie type of feeling. That's pretty much what I was dealing with going into the third and fourth week. I can stand pretty much straight up. I can stand straight up. And this is the end of the mid third week. I was standing up a little bit hunched over like this. And now into the fourth week, the end of the third week, fourth week, I can stand like this. And again, this is what it looks like. What else? Since I don't need pain meds, like talking about it, usually I'll take it in the evening, because that's the most uncomfortable time when you're trying to relax your body and get in some type of position that it won't hurt, but no matter what, when you wake up something sore or something crampy or whatever, that's pretty much that. I can take a shower with no problem. I can stand up for a long period of time now. I started back work going into my, what was it, my third week, which was a blessing. So I started back at work and started doing my grinding. I do graphics designs too, so I was just like out there doing that. There are times that I feel drained, usually around Thursday. You know, I feel a little drained. It seems like my body needs to catch up with all the hustle and bustle of the week, you know. And then by Friday into Saturday, I'm like, I feel a little bit more rejuvenated. Um, I was able to wash my hair. I washed my own hair. I went to the stylist my first week, and I was walking just like this, as slow as I can be, sitting down, getting up, and he was very understanding and everything. Wasn't all dramatic, but at the same time, sorry, I could see the anti-focus, but at the same time, you know, I put my head back. You know, everything was pretty good. Um, Everything was worked well. Into the third week, I washed my own hair. Um, I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I bend over forward to wash my hair. So really, I'm already in that position anyway. I did that pretty good. Let me see what else. I've been using. Well, these are the products I will be using, but I had like a couple of little scratches on my tummy that I wanted to like get rid of, so I've been using the Scarway gel. And then this ain't open yet. This is the Mederma. This is for after I can take off the tape completely, and then that's when I'll start using the Mederma. I also have the gel strips, so I'm gonna review it and see which one. And I have the gel itself, the Scarway gel, silicone gel that I can put on. You put on like a little tiny layer of it, and then you can put your lotion on top or whatever. So I'll be using that. My gel strips are somewhere running around here. And belly button is healing fine. So improvement. It was a struggle. The first and second week was definitely like the main struggle, and it's like you're dying for week 3 and 4 and 5 to come because you want to see some improvement. I was very disgruntled at the end of second week because I was so full. I felt so damn like swollen, and I felt like, you know, when I'm looking at other people's progress, I felt like I was like really, really slow. And I'm like, yo, I'm drinking like tons of water. I go to the bathroom every 15 doggone minutes. It was so annoying, and it just felt like, you know, just the swelling mainly, and it just felt like it didn't, you know, I just wasn't doing in a speedy to my, you know, satisfaction. However, it improved nonetheless. My care coordinator, she called me, she checks up on me. If I have any questions, I send them pictures through email. They'll look at things and they'll tell you if you need to come in, if you don't need to come in. I had like this little puffiness, little puffy section, and I thought that was where the fluid collected because I had a drainless surgery. So, and what they do is they can either stitch part of your tummy to the muscle so that it'll reduce that space in between causing the fluid, or there's this new technology too that there's like this glue that you can use. It's safe to put it on the inside of your body apparently, and then they seal it that way. So I believe mine was staples because I could feel like where the little indentations were, especially in the beginning. I could have sworn with the ugliest thing ever. And so that's how they did it. So I would think that some of the pockets down here were, you know, collection of fluid. So, you know, I went in, and that was like the beginning of the third week, and they checked it out, and everything was fine. It was Wednesday of last week I went, and everything was fine. There was no fluid collection, and that was it. And I went on off to work. I went into work late that day. So that was a beautiful thing because I definitely was dreading a needle going into my stomach, from what I understand, and to pull out I couldn't. I was like, oh, thank goodness. So that worked out well. Like I said, the care coordinator, she communicated with me immediately when I had a question. She would call me to make sure I understand. She was very reassuring. You know, I even cried a couple of times talking to them. Especially like I said, when I was so swollen, and it just felt like, I don't know, your emotions are out of whack. You've been taking medications and all this stuff. Now you're finally draining from the medications. You're not using them and weaning them off, and then so now your body and your chemical balance is getting back into normal. So it's to be expected. So you might have a tear or two every now and again. So that's pretty much how that go. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm probably missing something, and I apologize. I know I take forever because I'm multitasking so much, and I try to get it in there. Then I don't know what to say or whatever. So this is it. So anyway, I do want to show you this little spot with the scar. So here we go. This is my tummy. And I have a martial arts session today. So it's between 6:30 and 7. They're coming to my house. So that's why I got my little workout gear on. These are pretty good yoga pants. And the yoga, the yoga pants and stuff. 3rd week, I was wearing them well. I wear my jeans well now. I put the compression garment or garments on during the day at work. At night, I don't wear them. I stopped doing that Thursday of last week, 3rd week. I stopped putting them on at night because it was so uncomfortable. Sometimes it'll squeeze the crap out of you, especially when you're trying to sleep, and you have it in your crevices or whatever. They're pretty comfortable during the day when I'm at work. They keep me, held up, and I just like I feel supported, and I feel like I'm helping something by keeping it on. So I do wear it during work. Now, going into the 4th week, I was able to put on yoga attire. I can wear my jeans, which feels good. And finally, I don't have to wear all these intimate body outfits to cover my tummy. That feels definitely 100% good. One of the main things that used to drive me crazy is that I always had to wear these lingeries, and my former friend used to really think a whole lot about me wearing lingeries. Like, why are you buying this, that, the third? No matter how many times I said, listen, I don't want to keep saying it because I don't like showing weakness, but so much. But however, this is why I'm wearing it, because I'm covering my stomach, But anyway, nonetheless, calm down, taking it down. Gotta take it down a notch. Alright, so let me show you. I can wear my bra and underwear again. Put it that way. Now, let's see how. These are my underwear. And you can't see the bandage. Yeah, a little peek right there. You can see where the incision goes from here to here. It's about midway in my hips, a little before midway. Let's see if I can get it down. And there she goes. Where's that spot at? And this is my tape. I've already replaced pretty much the whole strip. I replaced. You can take a shower. That's the good thing about it, because you can take a shower and it doesn't come off all forever, so easily. So it really holds that scar, those 2 incision separations together, and which makes a whole lot of sense. So that's that. And you can see how when something fell off, I cut that small piece right there, and I would replace it each and every time, even this tiny piece right here. I was serious. When they tell me to do something so literal about it, it's kind of sad, but actually, it's a good thing. So this is the one I wanted to show you. And I tell you, I think it's healing pretty well. I mean, look at that. That's a beautiful thing. Look at that. It's 4 weeks. It looks good. It's not all, it's not all wide and stuff, but I'll see what the other ones look like. But I mean, that line like that, I would love to see all of it like that. That's just adhesive stuck to me. I would love to see the whole thing going across like that. Wouldn't that be beautiful? 4 weeks? And I know I'm going to be healing very nicely. So I wish I had my tape up here, because I'll show you. I guess I'll open this one up. I'll show you exactly how to apply it. So It has a little dispenser that the one I bought, but yeah, it's not good. So you open up the tape. Takes forever. But you pull open the tape. You see that little blue strip? Cut after that blue strip. Don't use that part. Okay. And then you look at the size that you need to do. Let me see if there's any other way. Well, it looks like I could see this part. This top part is just stuck to my skin. So I could probably pull it back where that scar right there is open. I'm not going to pull it any further than that because I see already that it's connecting. And I'll take that little piece off. See that little piece? And I'll take another piece, about that much, and I cut it. And then I cover this little part up. But again, look at that. That looks really nice. I believe that looks very nice. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Now, I said I usually do it straight across. Is that covering it? That should cover it. I feel the incision. And there we go. Yeah, that's nice. And that's how I pretty much keep it. And I keep replacing it. Look, it looks like I missed a part. I'm telling you, I'm very critical when it comes, because this scar is important. You know what I mean? This is an important factor in the whole thing. You know, as minimal as you can get it as you're healing is the best. So it means a lot to me to, you know, do exactly what he says. So I removed it, replaced a new one. There we have it. And this is, I gotta, ooh, look, there's another one. See? Look at that. That looks nice. I'm telling you the truth. That looks really nice to me. Yeah. That looks nice. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. That's beautiful healing right there. And again, drink lots of water. I mean, you just can't get enough of lots of water. It's very healing. I'm sure you know. It's very healing. It removes the toxins. You know. You should know that. Removes the toxins in your body, flushes you out, and gives you oxygen to your bloodstream. It's in itself, it's its own medicine. And with alkaline, preferably, you know, with electrolytes and alkaline to keep you hydrated. So this is the tummy. That's what I could pull. I can finally go in. It still hurts a little bit when you cough, sneeze, just a little bit. But you can see now, all right, it's not as swollen up here anymore. Right now it's from here on down. Just above the navel, which healed very well. Just above the navel. All of this right here is still swollen. And when the swelling goes away, or that numbness, oh my goodness, it feels so weird. Like there's certain spots in your stomach that just feels like really weird. You can feel your skin, you know, but it just feels weird. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's it. And I like it. I like it a lot. But I can't wait till I see it go. See, you see that extra. I thought that this was like fluid in here, and he said no. I said it was healing fine. It's just the swelling, the way it's going down, and the way the numbness is going away. And then that's the way I anticipated, going all the way in like that. And you can see the indentations. That's where the stitches are to the muscle. You know. But I can't wait. I'm stoked, and it looks really good, and I like it. So that's that. And again, subscribe to me, because this is a journey, and I will be posting more. I'm pretty satisfied. And as it's going down, you know, these are pretty tight, so I like to push them all the way up. Plus, I need that support for this martial arts. I'm not going to go overwhelming. I didn't work out. I haven't started working out yet. I just want to take my time. Get much rest and much hydration, and I eat good foods and fruits and vegetables, take my protein. This is the first time, this martial arts session that I'm doing, And like I told my trainer, I'm going to take it as light as possible, even if I can't partake in some things, because I don't want to hurt my core. I don't want to do too much with the core. I don't want to F up anything. But I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to work out. I'm like more motivated now. I feel great. I love the fact that I don't have this huge belly in front of me. You know, it's just, it feels good. And who's ever thinking about this, don't be embarrassed. If you lived with a pooch, a pouch, however you want to call it, and you feel some kind of way about it, this is your body. This is your body. Not their body, not your family's body, not your mom, dad body. And no, you don't need to be doing this. It's not important. You do it for yourself. Okay? You understand? I love you all. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Peace out. See you soon.